Now, before we start the topic, first tell me, in kidney, which is considered to be the structural and functional unit? Nephron. So, how many nephrons do we have? Okay, millions of nephrons are present. What do you think will be the function of nephron? Purification of blood. If purification of blood is going to happen, which part of waste material is being removed from nephron? Mainly nitrogenous waste and excess amount of salt which is going to be present. Now tell me, which part of your organ was this nitrogenous waste formed? Liver. Not kidney, liver. So here ammonia is getting converted into urea. What is the purpose that we convert ammonia into urea? Ammonia requires more amount of water to be eliminated. So we have to conserve water. So what did liver do? Converted this particular ammonia into urea. But before we go actually into the topic, we have to understand what is called as regulation. How does kidney regulate all this particular function? By play of different types of hormone. So now, in our body, there are receptors called osmoreceptors. I hope all of us know osmoreceptors refers to one which tries to check the ionic concentration and water content. So fluidity of the blood is being checked, also the ion is checked. These osmoreceptors, when they get to know that amount of water and the ions have been reduced, they have to absorb it back into the system. So what do we see? Osmoreceptor sent a message to hypothalamus. Remember, I am talking about posterior pituitary, which is called neurohypophysis, which stores hormone. So when the message came from neurohypophysis, ADH hormone is released. Now this ADH hormone, what do you think it is going to do? It brings about reabsorption of water. But your question will be, which part of nephron do you think reabsorption of water occurs? I mean to say where exactly ADH is going to work. So you have the nephron followed with the convoluted tubule. It goes deep inside. Then you have Henle's loop. It comes upward and forms one more convolution. Then you have distal convoluted tubule and you have the collecting duct. Now please remember DCT. This is the region where which hormone is going to act? ADH. Done? Now this part brought about reabsorption of water. Now again, we need to speak about what is called renin. Now what is the difference here? R-E-N-N-I-N. Double N comes with respect to digestive system. Single N means it is excretory system. Where are these particular substances produced? Juxtaglomerular apparatus. Renin is released. Then angiotensinogen. This is present where will be your question. Then you will say plasma. In plasma part of blood, who released this particular angiotensinogen will be your question. Who produced? Liver. Now what happened to this angiotensinogen? See the ending letter. What is ending it? Ending with gen. Either you start with the letter pro or end with letter gen. What do we call them as? Inactive. So now renin converted angiotensinogen into angiotensin 1, which later gets converted into angiotensin 2. Then what is being released? Aldosterone. Aldosterone is a hormone secreted from which part of your body? Adrenal gland, which is located on top of the kidney. When aldosterone is released, sodium ions are reabsorbed back into the system. As sodium ions are reabsorbed, water is again reabsorbed back into the system. So the whole mechanism made sure your water content of your body is going to increase. Did you understand? Any doubt? Now please open that particular concept in your textbook. Go through the whole content once. Later we'll start with the next part.